Fire. Ni fire si fire. Ni yellow si yellow. 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 Munaambia huyu Mwashake namna gani? Ngoja. Ngoja, leo ni leo Mwachako. Wewe ni ndugu yangu, leo hauepuki hapa.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kenyan Media. You know, normally I don't like coming on camera, but today there's something that made me happy. You know, I like when Ruto's government, they all come, they are so desperate. I like the desperation they are exhibiting. And I'm very sure William Ruto is not happy with his deputy president, Kithure Kindiki, after what happened yesterday, the kind of shame he exhibited, the kind of shame he brought to the UDA camp. Now, something happened yesterday, and I find it hilarious. In fact, that's why I came on camera. At least we see what happened yesterday. Now, Team William Ruto, they are so desperate lately. You know, there's been so many things happening in the political sphere. There were strongholds of ODM and UDA. Now that ODM and UDA, they want to have a pact so that they can be working towards the 2027 elections. But, you know, in Kisii County, you know, it was a stronghold for your ODM party. But right now, things have changed. You saw when Fred Matiang'i arrived in Kisii, the kind of relations, the kind of reception that man received shows that in Kisii, people again are not singing Raila Odinga, they are not singing ODM, they are not singing UDA. Again, Team Sifuna ndo sisi ndo Sifuna, mimi ndiye Sifuna. The Linda Mwananchi rally that has been happening, it happened in Kitengela, it happened in Kakamega. It is a clear indication that those strongholds for Baba, those strongholds for ODM and the UDA, they are now not their strongholds anymore. And that is why the team, or rather the William Ruto team, is now in desperation. They want to force people to be in ODM. They want people to they want to force people to enter their party without even their talks. You know, in most cases, when you want to lure someone into your party, at least you must have a clear outline. Take him, you know, down, sit down, have a sit down, talk one-on-one, allow him to agree, to make up his mind or her mind. Now, something happened yesterday. There is this MP of Undani MP, Danson Mwashako Mwakuona, you know, a funny name though. He's a great guy. He's among the leaders who formed the Linda Mwananchi, the team Sifuna. Now, yesterday, the deputy president Kithure Kindiki arrived at his constituency. And here, they were commissioning a road here from Mtomwagodi to Msau, Mbale, Bura Road. They were commissioning this road. And you know, the shenanigans of Kithure Kindiki, you know, oh, sisi ni fire, si fire, fire. Sisi ni yellow, si yellow. And they wanted to, you know, they wanted to commission Danson Mwashako Pia. They wanted to commission him to enter UDA or to join UDA without his will.
Fire. Ni fire, si fire. Ni yellow, si yellow. Ni yellow si yellow. Ni yellow si yellow. Ni yellow si yellow. Ni yellow si yellow. Munaambia huyu Mwashake namna gani? Ngoja. Ngoja, leo ni leo Mwachako. Wewe ni ndugu yangu, leo hauepuki hapa.
So as Kithure Kindiki was saying, oh, fire si fire. Danson Mwashoko, fire si fire. Ni yellow si yellow. So someone attempted to place the yellow cap on the head of MP Danson. And what happened next is something that you know, will go in the books of record that it happened at some point. Danson took the cape and threw it away, miles away. They wanted to impose something, you know, they wanted to put dirt on someone's head. And I'm imagining if he allowed them to put the yellow cap on his head, I know what would have, what they could have said, well, Kithure Kindiki was there commissioning the Mto Mwagodi, Msau Mbale, Bura Road. They also urged people to join UDA. In fact, the MP of that constituency agreed to join Ruto in his UDA, but now that never happened. And this shows the kind of desperation the team William Ruto is undergoing right now. Let's look at how people have been voting from the past, from the past elections, and I can assure you the desperation that is existing in the team Kenya Kwanza. And that is the reason why I'm saying that perhaps William Ruto is not very happy with the Kithure Kindiki and how he does his things. The kind of shame he exposed William Ruto and the whole UDA party into. It shows how these people are so desperate, and it's something that William Ruto does not like, and that is why I'm very sure he's not happy with his deputy party leader Kithure Kindiki. Who does that? At some point have a talk with someone. He could have called Danson Mwashako later, maybe the day after yesterday. He could have called him so that they had a talk, they talk something, and it tries to entice him to join UDA party. Danson Mwashako, is vying for the gubernatorial seat of Taita Taveta, and there are high chances that according to the polls, the recent polls, it has placed him on a better chance of becoming the next governor of Taita Taveta. And if he becomes the next governor, yet he is in opposition. He was elected in this constituency through the Wiper Democratic Party, which is now in opposition. So it pains William Ruto that Danson Mwashako Mwakuona is going maybe to be the next governor, and yet he is in opposition. That thing, it's paining the team Kenya Kwanza so much. And they have exploited, I think they have exploited all avenues of getting this man to join the team Kenya Kwanza, but they have failed. What they tried to do yesterday was trying to take their chances, because I'm very sure for a leader like Kithure Kindiki, he could have not done that if he never tried to coerce Danson Mwashako to join Kenya Kwanza. But now what remained was a shame. It was so shameful. When you are trying, you are a deputy leader. You are a deputy party leader for that sake. You're trying to recruit someone into your coalition, but that man, in front of cameras, in front of everyone, throws away that cap, that yellow cap. It tells a lot. And people are so tired with the Kenya Kwanza government. Some of the leaders are so tired. In fact, they don't want to be affiliated to any of the UDA or any of the parties that are affiliated to UDA. And that is exactly what happened yesterday. And this, I'm very sure, made William Ruto to summon Kithure Kindiki, because the kind of shame he put him through, you can experience that kind of shame when you're trying to approach someone and then someone is and I really don't know if this road is going to be finished out of the shame he made this Kithure Kindiki and the Kenya Kwanza government to go through. In his statement he had said that in the first term, he tried to really fight for this road to be built, but it wasn't. So in this time, he has managed to get this road, and it was being commissioned. And in fact, he said that towards December there will be so much improvement on the roads, and also he urged that they start repairing some of the roads there that have some potholes and something like that. So it's something that I think William Ruto is not happy with Kithure Kindiki, and maybe he might be regretting impeaching, or rather allowing Rigathi Gachagua to be impeached, or rather impeaching himself because he sponsored the impeachment. Rigathi Gachagua, in as much as many people don't like him, in as much as, I don't copy or that I don't buy his ideas, his political ideas, but he's a bright guy. He knows that embarrassment is not necessary. So I'm very sure Rigathi Gachagua would have not done the same thing that Kithure Kindiki did yesterday, that exposed the Kenya Kwanza's desperation, that exposed the Ruto's incompetence, maybe let me say, and also the kind of fear they are in now that we are approaching the 2027 elections. And all, anyway, as we say, it's something that we are giving time to see how it unfolds. But also, you can give me your comments concerning this clip here. You've seen it, I've seen it. Let's talk about it. What do you think about Danson Mwashako Mwakuona and what he did, throwing away the yellow cap in front of Kithure Kindiki? What do you think? Give your comments. And also, if you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kenya Lens, so that you can be part of this movement and also help us grow this channel.